Hello everyone, welcome back to lesson number 5 of our reasoning topic, that is direction. So guys, in this video we are going to solve miscellaneous questions, that is some mixed questions on different topics, so that you will have a better understanding of how questions comes in exams. So previously we have already discussed 4 topics or the questions which you can expect in direction. Basically this entire concept of direction is very easy, so that please make sure to watch all the videos and all the lessons of this topic so that you have a complete understanding of this topic. Before starting the video, make sure to check this playlist, that is of reasoning. I am creating this playlist and first topic, that is blood relation, is already completed. We are currently ongoing our second topic, that is direction. So please make sure to check this playlist. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure to do so, because we regularly post helpful videos for all of you. Also, if you have not yet followed us on Instagram, make sure to do so, because there are a lot of job opportunities for all of you over there. So let's start with our first question. So the first question that we have is, point A is 9 meters towards the east of point B. So basically what we need to do is we need to create the diagram whatever is given to us in the question. So point A is 9 meter towards the okay, so let me solve this question. So point A is 9 meter towards the east of point B. Okay, so towards the east of point B, so let me consider that point A is here, point B is here, and the distance between them is 9 meter. Okay, so point A is 9 meters towards the east of point B. We have drawn this line. Point C is 5 meter towards the south of point A. Point C is 5 meters towards the south of point A. So south of point A is this, so 5 meters towards the south of point A is point C. This thing is also covered. Now the next thing is point D is 3 meters towards the west of point C. Point D is 3 meters towards the west of point C. So point D will lie somewhere here. Okay, and the distance between here is 3 meter. Next is point E is 5 meter towards the north of point D. Point E is 5 meters towards the north of point E. So we have to create point E. So north of point D will be here, and this is exact 5. So here also this will be 5 and point E will be here. So we have drawn this. Next is point F is 7 meter towards the south of point D. So south of point D is in this direction and point F is after 7 meters. So we have created this also. So finally we have drawn all the lines as such it was given to us in the question. Now let's look at the questions that is asked based on this diagram. Which of the following points are straight lines? So the first one is FCD. So we can see that FCD is not a straight line, so this cannot be a correct option. Next is AEB. So AEB, yes, this is a straight line. AEB, so the correct answer is option B, that is, so for first question the answer is option B, AEB. Now let's check the remaining options also. EBD, so E, then we have B, and then D. So EBD is not a straight line again. Then ECA is also not a straight line. So the correct answer for the first question is option number B. Let's check the second question. What is B's position with respect to C? So C is here and B is here. So what is the position of B with respect to C? So position of B with respect to C is northwest, right? Because northwest is this position. So let us write the answer first. Northwest. Third question is, how far is E from point B? Okay, so we have to find out the distance between E and B. Okay, so right now E is here and B is here. We have to find this distance. So this total distance was 9. Okay, and we need to subtract this distance, that is EA distance, from 9, that is 3. So 9 minus 6 will be 9 minus 3 will be 6, because we have to subtract 3 from 9. So the correct answer is 6. Okay, so we have solved these 3 questions. Now let's move ahead with our next question now quickly. So we have this next question on our screen, that is question number 2. Let me clear the screen first. So this second question is also a similar one. P is 15 meter to the west of Q. So let us consider that P is here and Q is here, and P is 15 meter to the west of Q. So this distance is 15 meter. R is 13 meter to the south of Q. R is 13 meter to the south of Q. Okay, so R will be somewhere here, and the distance between these two is 13, and 5 meter to the east of S. So R is 5 meter to the east of S. So if S will be here, then R will be here, and the distance between them is 5. Okay, T is 20 meter to the north of S. So S is here and to the north of S, so T will be somewhere around here and 20 meter in the north. Next we have is T is 10 meter to the east of U. So if U is here, then 10 meter to the east of U. Okay, so 10 meter to the east of U. So first of all, you have to note that 5 is this much, so this is 5 and this is 10. Okay, so from here also for 10, this will come exactly above P. Okay, so make sure to draw the diagram very clearly so that you don't have any confusions. Let's take the first question. In which direction U is with respect to P? So in which direction U is with respect to P? So U is here and P is here. You can clearly see it is in the north direction. Taking up the second question, in which direction R is with respect to P? So let us look at their position. P is here and R is here, so you can clearly see it is in this direction, which is southeast. So the correct answer for this question is southeast. So we have solved both the questions. The most important thing is, you have, while creating the diagram, you have to take care of the distance and you have to mark them at the exact position, because in this question also the mistake that you can do is you can create U over here or U over here, and if you would have created U over here, then your direction will get wrong. In that case, you would, if you have created U over here, then in that case you would select the direction as southwest. Otherwise, if you have created U over here, in that case you would select the direction as northwest. So it is very important to select and or to create the diagram very clearly. Moving on to the next question now, so which is question number 3. Point W. So basically similar kind of question is there. We need to first of all create the diagram. Point W is 7 meter towards the west of point X. Okay, so let us create the diagram. So X is here, W is 7 meters towards the west, it is mentioned. So let me write it down again. So if W is here, X is here, then point W is 7 meter towards the west of X. Point X is 3 meters towards the north of point Y. So point X is 3 meters towards the north of point Y. So point Y is here, and it is 3 meter distance between them. Point Z is 4 meter towards the west of point Y. So point Z is 4 meter towards the west of point Y. So point Y is here and the west direction is this, and point Z is here. Let us solve the questions based on this. A person walks 3 meters towards the north of point Z. So person is walking 3 meters towards the north. So let me tell you how it will be. So 3 meter towards the north, from here it will be here, right? I hope you can see. So this point will be P. They have mentioned the point name as P. So this is point P. Okay, how far and in which direction will have to walk to reach W? So how far P has to walk in order to reach W? So basically we have to find this distance. Okay, so this distance will be how much? Basically the distance between this was 4, so 7 minus 4, which will be 3 meter. And in which direction they have to travel? So he has to travel in west direction. Okay, so basically he has to travel in this direction, and the distance he has to travel is 3 meters. Second question is, what is the position of X with respect to P? So X is here and our point is P is here. So the point of X with respect to P is east direction, that is this direction, right? So in this way you have to solve these two questions. Once you have practiced this, there is no problem, just the important concept is of practicing only. Moving on to the next question now. So there are A, B, C, D, E are 5 tables in a hall in the following manner. So there are totally 5 tables. First is C is equidistant from A and B. So suppose C is here, A is here, then B is here. So C is equidistant from A and B. We are not drawing on the diagram right now because we do not know the exact directions. That is why the distance between C and D is 6 meter. So distance between C and D is 6 meter again given to us, but again direction is not given. And C is to the south of D. So the first direction we have got as C is to the south of D, which means that how we will create this. So suppose D is here, then C will be here because C is 6 meter to the south of D. Next is E is to the east of D. E is to the east of D. Okay, E is to the east of D. We do not know as of now what is the exact distance, so we are just creating it and not marking the distance as of now. A and B are placed west east direction respectively. So A and B are placed at west and east direction. So we know that A will come here and B will come here, but we do not know the exact position. But in the first statement it was given that A and B are equidistant. Okay, so we can consider that A will be here, B will be here, but we need to still find out the distance, exact distance between them. So let's read further. Distance between A and B is 16 meters. So the total distance is 16 meter. So this distance will be half, that is 8 meter over here and 8 meter over here. And the distance between D and E is 12 meters. So finally the distance between D and E is also given to us, that is 12 meter. Now what we need to find is what is the distance between C and E. Okay, so C is here and E is here. So C is here and E is here. So let us find out C is here and E is here, distance between them. So we have already seen this in the previous videos that whenever we have to find this kind of distance, what we do is we make use of Pythagoras theorem, and we need to find out the other two directions or distances. So this is 12 and this is 6. So what we will do is 6 square plus 12 square. This is going to be 36 plus 144, and when we will add this up, we are going to get 180. Right, when we are going to add this up, we are going to get 180. So the correct answer for the first question is under root of 180. Next, let us see the second question. B is in which direction? So you can see B is here and B is in which direction. So from, if it is asked in which direction, then it means from D it is in which direction. So B is in which direction of D. To be more clear, the question should be like this. So you can clearly see that B is in southeast. So the answer for question 2 is southeast. Let's check the answer for both these questions, whether we have found out the correct answers or not. So you can see over here, the first answer is under root 180 and the second is southeast. So with this, we have solved all the 4 questions based on this. So in this video or lesson, we have seen miscellaneous questions based on direction topic. Just in case if you have not understood anything, let me know in the comment section. And one question for all of you, as always, make sure to comment down the answer for this question. Question is, Suman walks 15 kilometers towards the north. She turns right and walks another 15 kilometers. She turns right and walks another 15 kilometers. In which direction she is from the starting point? Okay, so make sure to answer the correct to give the correct answer in the comment box. Just in case if there is any doubt you have, let me know in the comment section. Make sure to join us on different social media platforms like Telegram and Instagram. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, please check this reasoning playlist. There will be a lot of videos coming in this playlist, and also I'm going to create a playlist on aptitude topic. So make sure to check all the playlists on the channel. Thanks for watching the video.